for the offensive rookie. That's only the third time in history that's happened. But I got to tell you, if Brees Hall had not gotten injured, I think he actually would have won the Rookie of the Year over Garrett Wilson. He was having such a major impact, and to get to a winning game, even though this was the point where Zach Wilson was in the lineup, but Zach Wilson really wasn't playing that well, and they weren't really getting that much out of the passing game. In fact, Brees Hall's last 3 games, the only time the Jets threw for more than, in one of those 3 games, the Jets threw for more than 125 yards. And it was a game where Brees Hall had about 100 receiving yards on his own. He kind of lifted this offense on his back through at a point where they were not getting much out of their passing game. Now, as you're absolutely right. He said that on ahead of schedule, he's expecting to be ready for training camp. We'll see. I do wonder a little bit about, even you've seen it in New York with Saquon Barkley. Even when a player's healthy enough to be on the field, even when there's not a great risk of re-injuring, sometimes it takes a year or two for him to get back to being himself completely. So that's the question. I think my hope is that he's the same guy who was pretty much not just the best player on offense, but for a 3-week stretch before he went down, was the entire offense. Now, if you get Derek Carr or Rodgers in here with Garrett Wilson, maybe he doesn't need to carry as big of a load. But I think it's a question mark. I expect him to be good. Is he going to be great? I think that's an open question, and I think we'll have to wait and see how he looks from training camp. As far as Becton goes, I don't think we can expect anything, because not just did he go down to training camp this year, we only played 1 game in 2021. He suffered a season-ending injury in week 1 against the Carolina Panthers that year. That comes after a rookie year where he had some bumps and bruises that year, even though he obviously played more games. So I just think you're to the point where this guy has done 1 game the last 2 years. It's almost like you have to view anything you get from him as a bonus. I don't think he's a guy you can count on to play. I'm not sure you can count on him to play 8, 9 games, much less 17.
With Robert as head coach, you can see the emphasis on what he's placed on the defense. And man, you guys played some really great defense down the stretch. Just couldn't score enough points to get into the playoffs. But you know you are so close. So what are other areas other than the quarterback position are you looking at to upgrade, if it's free agency or in the draft? Bill Douglas, other than you put Zach Wilson in the mix, then that's a question mark. But man, he has hit really good on most of his early round selections in the draft.
I think this spot, I think it's quarterback, you have to look at is the offensive line. And part of that goes back to Mr. Becton, who we're just talking about, is just the 2 areas where the 2 biggest misses Joe Douglas has had. And I agree with you. I think his drafting has been very good. 2 big misses were quarterback, Zach Wilson in 21, and then the year before, the Ty Becton at left tackle. And my view is that maybe you could argue the 2 biggest spots, the most important spots on your team are quarterback and left tackle. I don't think anybody's going to be quarterback number 1. I think you could argue left tackle number 2. And it comes down to a tough spot, because the other options they have internally at tackle, really kind of shaky. Yes, Wayne Brown is pushing 38, 39, who played third last year. I don't think you can bring him back. I think he's probably played this season. I think he's probably giving you the last bit of football he's had in him. George Vance's going to be a free agent. You've got Dash Mitchell, who was a rookie 4th rounder that drafted, who was cut into starting duties as a rookie. He really did not play all that well. The one guy you look to, who maybe will help you out in tackle, is Elijah Barrett Tucker. He was actually drafted as a star back in 2021. And the injuries they had last year, they kind of had to pick him out with tackle, and he played pretty well. Now, he only played 24 games there, and part of that was the same thing as Brees Hall got injured. Barrett Tucker suffered a season-ending injury, but the team just won against Denver, and it ended up being a costly victory, because at that point in time, Hall was their 2 best players on offense. So I think the tackle, the offensive line, and the tackle is not the tackle. It's a question mark, and you're bringing in a new quarterback and spend a lot of money on him. You want to invest to make sure he can keep them upright. The defensive side wasn't very good, but very good on the defensive line, a great at corner. I think they could still use like 1 guy who's kind of like cover a lot of ground in the middle of the field, guy who just would throw that big tackle number, guys can cover running backs or tight ends. That could be a linebacker, it could be a safety. I think the defense is supposed to success, but that's the one thing you got on defense. And on offense, it's offensive line.
On Alexandria, he was a guy, and I saw him in high school, and he signed on with LSU midway into his freshman season. He's a starter for Les Miles. Les hated to play freshman. He would tell me, well, freshmen make freshman mistakes. Well, the sophomores and juniors were making them too. But then he breaks into the lineup, had some injuries, finally got healthy, hits the NFL, plays pretty well in Tampa when he's healthy. San Francisco, he had a myriad of injuries. He comes with the Saints. He does a nice job, when he's healthy, out on the field. What's the thought of Quan returning back to the Jets?
I think they want him back. I think if they can afford him, and that's kind of a tight cap situation, and beyond that, they're going to have to bring in a special quarterback. I think they like to keep him, though. I think they like what he brought to the table. He was kind of a late signing this year, and they bagged him in the summer. He was still on signed at that point, and he was kind of a part-time player for the Jets. The Jets played pretty well in the role they had him in. So I would imagine that the Jets can keep him. They might do.
What's your odds on Derek Carr signing with the Jets? Do you think they're the favorite at this point, or do you think maybe the Saints are?
It's difficult to say because there's a wild card in this situation, and that's the owner, Woody Johnson. And through his tenure, Woody Johnson at point has imposed his will on the team. I mentioned the last time